Hi Virgos, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and or rising signs. So happy post new moon in Libra. Hopefully you felt the love energy of Libra. So we're going to use my chakra deck again this week. I really like the results of last week and feeling the energy. So first card that popped out for you guys was purple, which is third eye, and we have forgiveness. Okay? Now the third eye talks about not only connecting to your intuition, but seeing the bigger picture, right? Wisdom, imagination. And the energy that I'm getting from this card is when you forgive yourself or someone else for something, a piece of the bigger picture comes in for you as to why you had to go through that and end up forgiving somebody for something. Even if it was the most heinous act, that level of forgiveness is so powerful. And I'm not saying you have to actually forgive that person to their face. This is for you and you alone. Okay. What else for Virgos, please? Thank you. Facade, yellow. Yellow is solar plexus. So your level of self-esteem is not as strong as you think it is. You put up this wall, this pretend, hey, I'm super confident, I'm good with myself, I know my self-worth, and I have control of my life. No. You need to really be honest with yourself that maybe you're not. That there's something that's still holding you back from living your full true purpose in this life and just living to the fullest as well. Okay, we have green, which is heart chakra and perception. Okay, there's definitely a theme going on here. There we go. I'll just get the last card. Yellow, solar plexus, enlightenment. You are moving towards enlightenment, meaning you are confident and in control in your life. You feel your self-worth, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, right? And it's all about perception. It's all about how you see yourself, right? How are you able to give and receive love? Is it the same as what somebody else sees as giving and receiving love? Sorry. My cat is chewing on some things that she's not supposed to be. Okay? Interesting. Okay, let's move into tarot. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this energy. Current and future energies for Virgo, please. Current and future energies for Virgo. So the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, Queen of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck overall energy, we have the Queen of Wands. Very confident energy. It's kind of like you're learning, you're teaching yourself how to be confident. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of connecting now. You're in the process of trying to be more confident in your own skin. To find your self-worth, to find your self-confidence, to find the inner peace, to find the joy and love of things, to understand the big picture of it all. So we have the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm just hearing pause. Just take a moment, however long you feel is necessary for you, to really just sit and connect to spirit about the seeds that you've planted. I'm hearing from the last 6 months. Anything that you're like, hey, I want this, you're putting into the universe. Yeah. why did you choose those things for yourself? Are they still something that's going to make you happy? Is it still something you're looking for? Interesting. The Devil, Five of Swords. Okay, so yeah, the Six of Swords. So the reason Spirit wants you to reevaluate some things right now, or just to review, is to go back and figure out, okay, so where was your mindset? Where was your energy when you planted those seeds, right? Was it out of fear of letting go of things? Was it a fear of being controlled? Or was it truly a purpose of looking for a better life for yourself, where things aren't as stressful, things aren't as crazy? Just take a moment to reevaluate those things, okay? Because it may not actually be representing you as you are now. It may have represented who you were, but it may not represent who you are right now, okay? So you have the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. You're really good at grounding yourself in your energy, okay? But emotionally, there is some pushback. There is some disassociating. I don't think I've ever used that word in my readings, but it just came up. You feel really good physically, but emotionally you're having a hard time letting go of things. Like, it's gonna take, it's almost like, let's say something painful happens, somebody hurts you, and sometimes you have to get hit again by that pain, for it to, I wouldn't say, I mean, most people just relive it through their mind and through their body and their soul. Other people actually need the 3D, hey, I'm going to show you again. Because clearly you don't remember how painful it really was. Yeah, Spirit's really advising you to really go inward and going inward and really just figuring some stuff out for yourself. What is causing a weight in your life right now? What is causing you to being indecisive? You know, it's kind of like a teeter-totter, yin and not a yin and yang. Yeah, it's kind of like a teeter-totter, right? So like sometimes you're up here, sometimes you're down here. Sometimes you're up here, sometimes you're down here. But you want your energy to be level, right? You don't want it to be wishy-washy, okay? And when we're not sure and we're not confident in our energy and in our journey, in our heart space, in our head space, and in, you know, if our third eye isn't open, things are cloudy, right? That facade card comes to life. You feel like you're going in the right direction, but you can't see where you're going. So you don't know what emotions are gonna just hit you upside the head and say, I want to feel like this today. Well, why? Why do you need to feel like that today? I don't know if I'm making any sense. I just spew out stuff, and hopefully it does. Spirit of Gold, interesting. Wealth, status, and windfall. You may be the next famous person that creates something that changes society as it is. Spirit of Skulls, depression, illness, and melancholy. So when that card comes up, I take it with a grain of salt, because I feel like everybody has some form of mental health issue. Whether they want to admit it or not, we all have issues, all right? And whether we actually get diagnosed or we do anything about it, it's up to that person or on how they handle it, okay? On top of that, we have to understand that everything is constantly moving, right? The planets are always moving. Earth is always moving. The moon is always moving. Our energy fluctuates all the time. And you have to remember that not every day is going to be perfect, right? So some days you're going to get triggered hard, and other days you're going to feel great. That's that melancholy energy. It comes in waves, right? So when that wave hits, you really got to sit in your energy and be like, okay, why is this hitting me? What am I trying to learn? Why do I feel this way? Okay. And this is usually why. Because the energy that is coming up is so rotten and stagnant, and it's decaying you from the inside. The Spirit's telling you it's time to end the cycle. Spirit of the Grim Reaper. Now, I don't know why the spirits of connection came through. There may be somebody trying to push through all of this energy to reach out to you because they're trying to connect, but they can't because you're blocked, right? We have that facade energy. This is about being blocked energetically. Okay. Final deck. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, some of you are allowing your ego to overpower you. You may not even realize it. It's time to cut the cords with that Archangel Michael. Cut the cord with ego, or just take the time to really listen, figure out when are you talking, when your spirit guide's talking to you, and when your ego is talking, okay? We have the Divine Feminine, following your intuition. And then I just keep staring at the Perception card, okay? So your intuition is what's going to lead you, which is interesting that I just said that because we have the new moon, new beginning, and crossroads, lost, found, and searching. Okay, so this new moon energy could have been a moment for you to realize time to shift gears. Spiritual awakening, if you haven't already, you're definitely in the midst of a transformation, in the midst of a rebirth, right? That's why I told you to stop and kind of reevaluate things, take a pause, okay? Rest, retreat. Good things will come when you take time outs for yourself. And it's not saying sitting in front of the television, and granted, I'm taking that with a grain of salt as well, because I have a hard time focusing, a little bit of ADD in my life. But you can work through it, okay? Look at that, bottom of the deck, meditation, forgiveness and compassion, again, self-love, divine plan. Here's the energy of grief, right? So you may be grieving something, and behind that was the divine masculine. So you may be healing something within your divine masculine right now, which for a lot of people that may feel kind of off, because you may have only been, focusing on the feminine energy. So now you guys focus on the masculine energy, right? Oof. All right, Virgos, I really truly hope this helped. Thank you so much for your time and energy, and I will talk to you guys next week.